YouTube, we are in the grand finals of the Meta Weekly. Make sure you join on Discord and through YouTube to be a part of the Discord to get all the benefits, or you could subscribe on Twitch. Here on Twitch, we are live. Everyone say hello to YouTube. YouTube, loving it. Why are you not here? Because you're a fool. My stream schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday around 6 p.m. EST, 2:30 around to 3 p.m. EST on Thursdays. If you want to get good at Duel Links, look at this breakdown. How to get good. Number one, screenshot this, how to use the website correctly. Join the Duel Links Meta Discord, the largest, most active Discord for Duel Links. Make sure you're subbed on Twitch or joined on YouTube to be a part of this. Join events. We have so many free events. Over $310 plus worth of event prize support monthly, free entry. Watch Duel Links Meta on Twitch and YouTube. The tourneys are great, but you're not going to learn about delays and the perspective of a top-tier player, the best in the world. Learn the hourglass, how to use toggle. Get to it. All the free events I provide. Now let's hop into the grand finals.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Black Wings. Kaiba versus Yugi. Let's go. Invoker searching for an invocation turn one. Normally you use Destiny Draw or Sorcerer Conduit after taking damage from your opponent to search for your Invoker. He's got the best possible setup. I can't believe this. Megaroid City and Invoker are the two core cards of the deck. Megaroid City, destroy a card you control. Search your deck for a Roid. Searching for a Kiteroid, which will negate direct damage twice. But we got Black Wings going second. They're a very powerful turn 2 deck. Maybe they could lethal through a Kiteroid. Is that possible? They could stop direct damage twice. Bora is going to trigger the Black Whirlwind, searching for a Black Wing smaller than the Bora. Thanks to the field spell, he could search for the Zephyros. Otherwise, he still could. So not really getting the benefit out of the mountain. Special summoning the Gale. This Zephyros, to me, tells me that he's planning for another turn already. All right. With the special summon level 3 tuner Gale, he's going to synchro summon into a Chidori. Chidori at 3,400 attack, enough to trigger the skill of Kamina Pro. Not enough for lethal. He might allow this attack to go through. No, he does not. Activating his skill is not worth it. Kamina Pro has decided as the Kiteroid stops the 3,400 direct. 2 back row cards. What is up with this? We have the new ban list. And the new ban list pretty much bans Blackbird Close, their main back row card. So what is their replacement card? We're going to find out and see. Activates the invocation right away. That's going to banish the Invoker and another... Wow, banishing the opposing Gale from the graveyard to summon a Kaliga. Kaliga says only 1 monster attack and 1 monster effect from both players. Invocation, add the Invoker back to the hand, which could be resummoned to search for another Invocation, which just got shuffled back in the deck, so you can add back that one. Or you could discard the Invoker to boost up any of your fusions by 1,000. What is the play? Is he summoning? This is his 1 monster effect per turn, that's it. Add the Invocation. Activates the field spell. Popping his own Invoker to search for a rescue Roid. Activates Invocation a second time. Now, Invocation is hard and soft. The soft part is you could fusion summon multiple times. The hard part is a hard once per turn of returning back in the deck and adding the Invoker. Cannot do that again. So that Invoker is going to stay banished. The Invocation will stay in the grave. Offerings to the Doomed in the battle phase. By giving up your draw phase, destroy a face-up monster on the field. That's the go-to back row card they're using now that they lost Blackbird Close. Interestingly, in this situation, he held on to the Cosmic Cyclone. Instead of negating the field spell to search, he saved it for back row, taking out a bad aim. No draw phase, but he's got that Zephyros. He planned this out. The follow-up Zephyros, he knew that the Offerings to the Doomed and the Cosmic Cyclone would hold him over for another turn, even without a draw. searching for a Gale, special summoning the Gale, making sure to not activate Gale to reduce the Kaliga, because the Kaliga would then say you can't activate any more monster effects. That's your last monster effect. Rakiri can destroy up to 2 cards on the field equal to other Blackwings you control, taking out the Kaliga. So now we can activate Zephyros to return the Black Whirlwind back to the hand to summon itself back on the field by taking 400 damage. He's got a single Kite Roid in the graveyard, going in for 2800, takes the 2800. 1800 is going to be stopped by the Kite Roid. 3400 to the face. Zenith wins it through Kite Roid. Now it's worth noting that the field spell could have searched for another Kite Roid. He could have definitely stopped that lethal play, but chose to summon a Purgatrio instead. Was that a mistake? Did he need to apply that pressure? Should he have just searched for a Kite Roid? Maybe expecting an offerings to the Dooms in the back row? Good job, Cat W, which is Zenith.
Every duel I've fought has led up to
How to get that feature? Exclamation mark DLM Pro.
take down Yugimoto and
It's $1 a month, so 2 cents a day to get a bunch of DLM Pro benefits. No ads, you got the hover, you got the tournament feature of the breakdown where you could see just tournaments and not COG mixed with it. The tournament decks are a bit more competitive, so I do prefer that usually. And you also get to duel yourself on the deck tester. You also get to use these skills in the deck tester to accurately show how balance works, spell specialist works, all that good stuff. And soon you'll have player profiles. Soon you'll be able to duel other players. Playtest. Konami jokingly duel other players. You will be playtesting against other players. Summoning a Zephyros, triggering the effect of Black Whirlwind to search for a Gale. Gale special summon. Synchro Shokan into an Ancient Fairy Dragon. Now, it was on my wish list, or I at least expected Ancient Fairy Dragon to be semi-limited to stop this combo, to search for a turn 1 Necro Valley. This is not fair. Destroying the field spell, gaining 1,000 life, searching for a Necro Valley. Now neither player can special summon nor banish from the grave. You can't move the cards in the graveyard. Megaroid City gonna pop his own back row, taking out the invocation. You can't activate invocation in the graveyard to return itself back in the deck if there's a Necro Valley on the field. So what do? You're gonna poke him down with Submarinoroid. Searches for Submarinoroid can attack directly for 1800 as the attack and defense will be reversed through the effect of Megaroid City, sending a Kite Roid, which is useless in the graveyard because it can't banish under the Necro Valley. Now, Kamina Pro cannot play Cosmic Cyclone because Invoker is limited to 3 alongside the Invoker. So what is he going to play to deal with that Necro Valley? If we were to very quickly check out the way to play Invoked, bad aim, just bad aim, bad aim, bad aim, bad aim is the only way? Are you serious? Ballista Squad, hopefully he has that. You can't play Cosmic Cyclone. Hopefully he has something. I really don't want to see someone lose to just Necro Valley. Ancient Fairy Dragon, after returning the Necro Valley back to the hand as a cost, summoning the Zephyros, then popping the Megaroid City. The Ancient Fairy Dragon is nuts. Tribute summons for Simoon, triggering the Black Whirlwind to search. Wait, chat saying hopefully he doesn't have it? Are you serious? You don't want him? You don't want a game 3? You are siding with Necro Valley? That's how much you dislike Invoked? He does have bad aim, but he's using it for the Black Whirlwind effect. Bad aim was needed to deal with the Necro Valley. Lance is gonna protect the Simoon from being destroyed by bad aim. This is an absolute nightmare as he searches for an Orochi, a level 1 tuner, to be special summoned. Nothing is working out for Kamina Pro. All this way to get to the grand finals. Get synchron. Rakiri. Rakiri activate to destroy a card on the field. The Orochi will change the battle position of the Submarinoroid. Get poppin', wiping it out. Activates Necro Valley so that the Kite Roid cannot be used. Now, if he searched for a Kite Roid in the hand instead of Submarine Roid, he could have stopped this lethal. And just like that, Zenith wins it. Both games, Kamina Pro had the option to search for a Kite Roid to survive the next turn. He chose to play a bit more aggressively. All is well. Good job, Zenith. You are the champion. Now, technically, Karakuri's the most played, right? Because the Shiranui split up into 2 different deck types. So it's not fair to say that Shiranui's the most played. Even, Shiranui cards is the most used in the tournament. But as a unified deck type, Karakuri, by far, the most played. Oh, yes, that's pretty much close to what happened. Combo Shiranui not performing as well as Blackwings did. There were less Blackwings, more topped. So Shiranui needed the help of Control Shiranui to make it look like more top than they did. Karakuri, most played and best performing. Now, Crystron's invoked Roids following up behind. You're going to see the Tri-Mid deck. You're going to see the Thunder Dragon deck. You're going to see the Mayakashi deck. You're going to see the Dark Magician deck. You're going to see the Cyber Dragons. You're going to see the Blue Eyes, the Goki. Goki is making a comeback, huh? What's up with that? Let's get to the top decks. Starting off with our grand finalists, we're going to look at Kamina Pro. What did he play? How did he play it? This is how he played it. Sorcerer Conduit. All the way to the grand finals. I felt like Sorcerer Conduit was more beneficial than Destiny Draw against a really good player because it's much more difficult to play around Sorcerer Conduit. This is the side deck. Anti-Witchcrafter, and there were barely any in the tournament. We got System Down, Galaxy Cyclone. All right. They can't play Cosmic Cyclone, so they do need help with dealing with the cards like Necro Valley. And then we got Zenith. Your first place winner playing Peak Performance Blackwings. We got the Necro Valley in the side deck. We did see that. Offerings to the Doomed is the replacement for the Blackbird Close, which has been deleted from the game. You can't play it in Blackwings, on a good Blackwing deck, that is. There's the Necro Valley. Even a Summon Breaker. If your opponent summons 3 monsters, it just ends their turn. So that's a good card to search for with your Ancient Fairy, in addition to the Necro Valley. Now, let's get to the top 32 decks in a random order. What is this? What skill is this? Level dupe with this extra deck. Let's get back to here. Okay, so this was the main deck. This is the extra deck. Looking good. Looking good. Balance, Triamids. I love to see it. This deck is so budget friendly. You could play the deck with 2 Cruiser. You don't need a third one. At the point you get 2 Cruiser, I would go for your Sphinx. And in loving memory of Ricky, what happened to Ricky? Level Og, Shiranui combo. Nice. We got more combo Shiranui with Needle Sealing. Nice, nice. Dekroid D-Draw. Bad aims. We got the Invoker Search if they refuse to trigger your D-Draw. Draw Sense low level. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Karakuri, I think that means restart. He is playing the correct cards to play restart, the correct ratios. Nice, Karakuri. DD Roids. Goki. This has to be Endless Trap Hell. That's what I'm thinking. Endless Trap Hell. Return the traps back in the deck, 1 to your hand. Cyber Dragon in a tournament. Nice. This is almost card for card what I played yesterday. Draw Sense low level. Wow. Is Draw Sense low level the way? Low level. Looking good. Nice. Level dupe. So we're ditching the Mythic Depths, I guess. No Whale, no SSA. Okay. Karakuri. What is this? That's Draw Sense low level. Okay. Stack Sack Wings. Nice. Offerings to the Doom. Level reduction. I love to see that. I hate the Necro Valley cheese with the Ancient Fairy Dragon. More level dupe. Okay. I get it. This is the way to play it. I'll put aside my mythic depths. I'll get Synchro Shokan in. Oh. Parshath. More combo Shiranui. Back row Nui. Restart Karakuri. Nothing too spicy or crazy here. What is your skill? You wrote it somewhere in your thing. Well, that's okay. All right. Dark Magician. See you later. You want the way to play Dark Magician? Here you go. Blackwing's peak performance. Gonna probably play Ancient Fairy with searching a Necro Valley in the side deck. Level dupe. This is Mayayakashi. It's basically a combo Shiranui deck, but you got the Mayayakashis that float. 24 card Rui, Karakuri. You have to play 7 spells, 7 traps to activate the restart. Alternative Evolution, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Peak Performance Blackwings. Goki. Another Goki. 2 Gokis on the top. Be a way to play Goki. I like the one wielder. I like it. I like wielder. Wielder with the Twist Cobra. That is cool. And here you go. Ban list. Thunder Dragons. This, so far, is the best performing, best way to play. People were playing Charge of the Light Brigade. People were playing Solar Recharge with it. And what came out on top was the Gold Sark. Peak Performance Blackwings. And Chadwings. And that is the conclusion of the tournament.